is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn and hand the ball to?
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy.
There he goes. He's at the top. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out and they'll take over for the first time in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day.
And down he goes back to the 3.
And you can tell this offense knows to create a little bit of space being backed up. But how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first one.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Gordon on his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to you. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse. I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. And everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Got his man downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's a really good-looking throw there. I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Swanky, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And fires the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened here.
Makes the grab on 3rd. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The pull and roll on the RPO. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Pressure coming. They come out with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that, when they get you back the football, and they score some.
Turning it on! Got the first down and more. The 20. Pins up, and he's swept through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Seminole! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker. Personal foul.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll run the RPO and Fort right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Pulls it, fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Lost one deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to...
Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That big play really has him in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's the give off the left side. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Everybody on defense did such a good job on that play, leveraging the football and using the sideline to their advantage. They weren't letting him get north. They forced him east-west, got him out of bounds for a loss.
Hines is tight end. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Fletcher. He breaks a tackle. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong. Be big. Be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
The play action fake. Looking to buy time. Finding open areas. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Going to the run, it's Watson. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air, it's Alfred. And a sack all the way back to the 5. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. For the 3rd time in this game is going to be a safety. They've got a touchdown worth of safeties.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And the Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move the... Looking for a huge play. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And they're able to get him down. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They bring the punter onto the field now. Wants to return it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. On the move, it's Watson.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll leave it with him. And some room to work. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. They'll run play action. Throws for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll take a shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Nothing went right in that 1st half in the first order of business here. There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes goes at the 39. And here comes the punt team. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. Gashing the knee on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Back to throw, it's Alford. Firing to the right, complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try the counter. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. To the ground with the back. Creates a little space. And he was off to the races. Finally tipped up at the 36.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance at coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Give to the single back. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the 1st, and keeping this drive alive.
Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. 2nd down coming up. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on It's business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Anderson wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
The Knowles have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities. points. You're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Slips away. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space.
And this is the part of the game where you can really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give and tick, 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 tick. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.